All right, welcome back to Crypto's Rich Boy. Today we're going to be talking about Gamer. But before we do, guys, go ahead and like this video. Help me to push this up the YouTube algorithm and make more people aware about this great project. Subscribe to the channel. I'm bringing this to you guys probably before a lot of you guys even knew this was happening. I got a little tip and to check the gamer center. I did, and boom, got this information. So we're gonna be talking about this, the migration for version 2. Also, put a comment down below. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So, a lot of you guys have been waiting for gamer version 2. It is about to happen. I'm going to get into all the details, so let's do it. So, the gamer dev team has announced more details about the migration to gamer version 2. Today, the developers at Gamer announced our migration from gamer version 1 to gamer version 2 will begin the week commencing December 6, 2021. Stay tuned to our official social media channels over the next week, where we will announce the opening of deposits to our Migration D app. Links to our official social media channels are below. You will automatically migrate it if you hold Gamer on a centralized exchange, such as Bitmart or ZT. The centralized exchanges have already announced they will distribute the new tokens according to the ratio afterwards, based on the snapshot records. The conversion ratio is 1 million to 1. If you are holding Gamer version 1 tokens outside of a centralized exchange, you will need to migrate using our simple multi-step migration D app on the Gamer Center. A separate migration guide will be published in the coming days to explain the process. In the video 2, security. With Gamer version 2, we are taking security to another level, using a multi-signature and time lock ownership structure through Open Zeppelin Defender. Our Gamer version 2 is the most secure gamer token to date. Multi-signature or multi-sig, decentral sig or sys, control and prevents a single point of failure. In essence, this means 3 separate developers will control Gamer version 2 via our time lock contract, with each developer required to sign every call made on the contract. Multi-sig also protects investors from potential risk associated with any loss of control the developer wallet, as there are essential 3 deployer wallets. So that is actually pretty cool. So instead of like one person having all of the rights, all the decision making, 3 separate developers are going to have to sign off each and every time. This is to protect the community. This is to protect, protect the people. And so that is really awesome. So time lock. The developer wallet no longer owns the Gamer version 2 token contract, which is now owned and managed through our time lock contract, which in turn is owned by our multi-sig wallet. You can find the ownership transfer transaction details below. Detail as delayed executions. The most important aspect of the time lock contract is that any functions called on the tokens contract are delayed by a minimum of 2 days. This gives investors ample time to sell tokens and leave the project should be the administrators of the multi-sig wallet try to make a call that will harm the investors. Although we are confident that our minting schedule has the correct limits and restrictions, a hypothetical scenario might be that the multi-sig admins decide to mint many tokens that will harm the price. In this scenario, once the minting has been proposed, the contract will be unable to execute call for 2 days, which will allow investors the necessary time to leave the project. A note on minting. As you will know, well, let me actually go back real quick. So that is actually really cool because I've been in a lot of projects where one major person that is in that project does something crazy and it affects everybody and it just comes out of the blue. So for them to actually go in and say, hey, it's going to take multiple people, we're going to give them 2 days to do any major decision. that is very, very cool on gamers' end. So, a note on minting. As you will know, right from the start, we promised that gamers will be able to participate and play, earn, staking, and even more innovative ways of game while being rewarded. We will introduce a secure, restricted, and ultimately community-governed minting schedule to make this possible. All minting is restricted until May 4th, 2022, our anniversary. It will be governed by a 5-year blockchain-based minting schedule, limiting and gradually reducing the number of tokens that could be minted in any given year. The hard cap baked into the minting schedule sets the ceiling for total mints in a year. Any decision to mint additional tokens will be subjected to our developer community governance committee and mechanisms. And of course, the restrictions imposed through our multi-sig and time lock security measures, meaning any successful execution to mint will have been proposed, voted on, and ultimately delayed for a minimum of 2 days. The current minting schedule will allow the following maximum yearly mints. For May 4th, 22, and throughout the rest of the year, 225 million. 2023, 175 million. 2024, 125 million. 2025, 75 million. 2026, 50 million. It is important to note that newly minted tokens are controlled by the time lock contract and not the developer wallets. Any movement of newly minted tokens is subjective to developer community governance, multi-sig approval, and 2-day delay imposed by the time lock contract. Governance. As the GMR project evolves, we develop new utilities for the gamer token. We must have an accountable and community-driven decision-making process in place. With that in mind, Ryan Washington, the CEO, has pledged to introduce a community developer governance committee before May 4, 2022. The gamer community, or the GMR community, will be consulted in the weeks and months leading up to May 4th, 2022, and about the formation of the government's mechanisms. So, guys, this is really, really cool. And this is super, super awesome. So, it looks like December 6th, V2, version 1 to version 2 will start. Now, after I heard about this, I went back to the Certik Audit, and it looks like they're still onboarding, but who knows? Maybe they know that it's about to wrap up, and maybe they're on the very, very tail of it. So if you guys are subscribed and I see it, you know, already onboarded, I'm gonna make a video, let you guys know. So make sure you subscribe. So anyway, let's take a look at the price. Let's take a look at some other stuff. So you know what? It looks like here we are seeing a very healthy chart. It is making higher highs and higher lows. So it looks like it almost has like a bull flag right here. It looks like we kind of have a mini head and shoulders right here. There's the head. And for the 1-day chart, it looks pretty healthy. For the for the 7-day chart, it almost looks like what I think is going to happen is this is what I think is going to happen. So we have our shoulder there, we have our head there. I think it's going to come up, come up, come up, go down, come up, and then make the other shoulder, and then whoop, when the migration happens. I think that's going to happen by the 6th. Just my opinion, not financial advice. I'm not an expert, but I have a couple years doing this, so maybe. But anyway, so that is for that. Now, let's take a look at the Twitter. So, 74.6 thousand followers. So, let's see what we got. So, 5 hours ago, $25,000 Warzone event. 12/9, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or ET time. Warzone Mini Royale private matches. Twitch.tv gamer_center. Tag your trio below and find out details on how to register here. So that is super cool. So this is part of the Festival of Gaming. They're starting it off 12/9 with a Warzone event. Super, super exciting. If you guys are signing up, put it in the comments. Let me know. Let me know if you guys are, if you guys were able to sign up. If keep me updated on if you guys are winning, if you're not doing so well. And I've always kind of am excited to see that, keep an update in the the GMR world and all of that. So we're having 6 months of this. Pretty cool. And so I'm excited. I'm super excited. Like I said, I think between this month and next month, we're just, Bitcoin's gonna get back to all-time highs. I think we're gonna see a massive inflow of money, and it's really about the projects that you're in. It's really about the ones that you believe in. Um, and it's really about the research that you're doing, and it's really about all of that. And hands down, I think GMR and Gamer Center are doing a fantastic job. So shout out to them, shout out to the dev team, shout out to everybody that is making that possible. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to all my subscribers and everybody watching this video. If you guys can like the video, help me push this to other people. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And until next time.